Hi everyone, it's Christina with Bubblegum Paper. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you all for subscribing. I appreciate it. Today I'm sharing a floral thank you card featuring the Simon Says stamp April 2016 card kit. And this card was made for my Aunt Lorraine and Uncle John, who came out to visit me. I call her Ailu, that's why it says Ailu on it. They came to visit me a couple weeks ago and completely spoiled me and cooked delicious food, and we just had a great time hanging out. So I don't get to see them that often since they're on the other side of the country, but I did really enjoy this visit. Here's a quick snapshot of what the card looks like, and let's get started. First, I'm going to walk you through the contents of the card kit. The stamp set with this kit is called Birthday Flowers, and it features a bunch of flowers that you can layer all together. It also coordinates with the Simple Stories Life in Color pattern papers. So you'll see the flowers on the pattern paper match the flowers that are on this stamp set, and the dots as well. So this paper is really cool. This one is like pink with really subtle stripes on it. I think it's so fun, and you could make a really pretty card with that. And then there are a bunch of these cut apart card sheets, and they're smaller than your typical Project Life because it's a 6x6 paper pad. But I love these small boxes. These are perfect for planners. They're slightly larger than an Erin Condren vertical square, but you can definitely trim them down to size. And as I was going through this paper pack, I kept thinking, oh my gosh, that'd be awesome for planners. So I may make a plan with me video using this stamp set. Using this pattern paper. I haven't decided yet, but if I do, I will post it on the channel. In addition to the pattern paper, you get this coordinating sticker sheet, or sticker sheets, I should say. The pack comes with 8 different sticker sheets, and they're perfect for adding sentiments to the front of your card. There's also these little boxes and flags. The words are pretty big, so they look great as a sentiment on the front of a card. And then these boxes are great for planners, and then the labels and the flags as well. And as if I haven't said the word planner enough, it also comes with these really fun clips. The clips are great for adding accents and embellishments to your cards, but you can also use it as a page holder to figure out where you are in your planner. You can use it as a bookmark. Let me show you how it looks when it's attached to a piece of paper. Like, I really think this heart one is cool. So you can see like the little heart peeking from the top, or if you're using your planner, you can use this today clip, and it just shows you where you are in your planner. So these are fun. I already moved them out of my card kit folder into my planner material box. So you also get this Wow embossing powder in black, and then coordinating Simon Says stamp heavy 110-pound cardstock to go with the rest of the kit. Last but not least, you get the Simon Says stamp design team inspiration sheet. The name of this kit, by the way, is A Colorful Life. I forgot to mention that at the beginning. I'm going to start off with some die cutting. I'm using the Simon Says stamp stitched rectangle die, the Lawn Fawn stitched hillside borders, and the Mama Elephant Thanks script die to cut out the front of my card, which is actually going to pop up a little. So I'm just kind of measuring everything in place and trying to see how I want the things to look. And then I'm going to go ahead and run this through my die cutting machine. And that's what it looks like when it's all cut out. And then I also want to put this on this really pretty flower paper, so I'm just going to cut a rectangle out of the floral paper. And now that thanks die matches up, or that thanks sheet matches up perfectly. For my stamping, I'm going to take the Birthday Flower stamp set, and I'm just placing the stamps that I'm using on the card to make sure everything fits and nothing gets cut off. For the inks, I'm using the Simon Says Stamp Hybrid inks. For this lighter blue shade, it's Lake Shores, and the darker one is called Scuba. I'm using 2 shades for the leaves as well. The lighter green is called Catkin, and the darker one that I'm stamping first is called Willow. So these inks actually stamp a little splotchy at first, but once they dry, they look great and they're pretty smooth. For the pink, I'm using Twinkling Tutu, I love that name, and the yellow is Duckling. And then I'm using VersaFine Black Onyx ink just to stamp the little dots in the center. And I'm using this stone colored gray ink to stamp a bunch of little dots just kind of in places for accent. And then I'm going to take the Thanks die cut. So I'm just using a paper piercer to punch out the letters, but I want to keep all of these little, the little innards of the letter. I want to keep those and make sure I don't lose them because I will glue those directly on. And right now I'm just using the thanks word as a guide so I know where to glue everything in. And I'm using a glue pen just to apply some liquid adhesive to the back of those innards, and then I will be able to place it in. Now this is kind of like making a puzzle. It's super fun. I really enjoy this technique, and it just reminds me of the days of jigsaw puzzle making. Now that the innards are all glued in, I'm going to take that top layer and I'm putting some foam adhesive behind it, and then that way I can get a little bit of dimension so you can see through the thanks window, and just to add a little bit of an effect to the front of the card. Then I'm going to take some glossy accents and I'm just applying it to the center of the cards. This will give the center a little bit of a raised effect. And I'm taking the Wink of Stella glitter brush pen and applying those to the flowers as well. I found a little heart sticker from the sticker sheet and I'm using glossy accents on that. So while I set that aside to dry, I'm going to make my card base. I'm taking the red Simon Says stamp cardstock that came with the kit, and I'm just cutting it in half and I'm scoring it at the 5.5-inch mark to make a standard A2 size card base. And then I'm going to take the front of the card. It's been sitting there for a little bit. And I also cut a sheet of white cardstock to put on the inside of the card so I can write my message there. And then I'm just going to glue the front of the card to the top. And there it is, my finished card. And it's really fun. Now that it's all dry, you can kind of see the dimensional effect of the glossy accents and the dimensional effect of the foam adhesive. So thank you so much for watching the whole video. Here are a couple close-up shots of the finished card. And thank you again, Ailu and Uncle John, for coming to visit. If you're interested in more projects like this, please visit my blog at bubblegumpaper.com. You can also follow me on social media at bubblegumpaper. Catch you next time. Thank you. Bye.